Hello and welcome to EQU University. Today we're going to focus on the auditing tools that you have available to you in your EQU recording system. We're going to focus on these three questions. Who else has listened to a specific recording? Who else has downloaded or saved a copy of a recording? And what are users doing with the recording system when they access it? So let's get started. First, you're going to want to log into your Viewpoint instance. Once you're logged in, I suggest you go to your user profile settings, which is on the top menu of Viewpoint. Now remember, to get to these settings here, you're going to need to be an administrator. In the General section, you'll see an option for Show Event History. Make sure that the tick is in that box and that it's enabled, and then scroll down to the bottom of the list and apply that change to your user profile. At this point, you can generate a search for an audio recording using the Explore window and find out if anybody else has played back that call, if anybody else has saved that call, done any cropped, redactions, or anything else to the call, such as putting a note on it. So for instance, we'll generate a search for a call, and in the message viewer you will see all the events that have taken place with this audio recording. So you can see here that there has been a couple of events by a gentleman named Paul Frezza. He's downloaded this message. He did so at 3 p.m. today. He's also changed the note fields to 1, 2, 3, 4, which you can also see in the message grid. But anything that takes place with this audio file is actually recorded and written to the database, and you can see it on a per message basis. Now, to take that a step farther, if you wanted to run an audit on a specific user and see what this user has been doing, you would go to the drop-down menu under Admin and go to Site Activity. From here, you have multiple different events that you can audit. First, you choose your user. We're going to choose Paul. Then you choose your time frame. Down here, you can choose specific rights. So say you wanted to know if this individual has downloaded anything. You can do so. If you hit the Control A in here, you'll get all the users, and you can deselect them by clicking on them a second time. Once you hit the filter option, it will refilter your list on the right hand side and show you any activity in the system here. And you can see that somebody named Robert Hines has viewed a call, and Gary Define has accessed the live recall page, and there's been access to the activity page by a gentleman named Paul Frezza. Each of these events can be tracked in the site activity page. Once you're looking at this and you see that an individual has changed the notes on a call between Paul and a specific phone number, you can actually click into that record itself, pull it up in its own separate message viewer so that you can play back the call right from the site activity page. And that should answer pretty much all of the questions as to what's happened to this record, who else has listened to these records, and what has this user been doing with the recording system. Thank you for using EQU University. And remember, if you have any further questions, feel free to contact our 24-hour support number at 888-305-3428.